And now the gap to Borussia Dortmund has been closed down to 6 points. It was 8 and it is now 6, and we face Bayer Leverkusen next, the current champions of the Bundesliga. And next we face Bayern Munich. Boys, this could change real quick. We're still here. We're still top, and we're still unbeaten. Schalke remain top of the Bundesliga title and fresh off slapping up a bold Spanish don in the Champions League. We're back domestically to prove that we are the top guys in Germany, as today's episode will be vital in determining how this Bundesliga title race will go. 3 of the toughest teams in Germany await us, fresh from a game against Manchester City. Merely 3 days later, we face Frankfurt. After that, in midweek, we face the current champions, Bayer Leverkusen, and on the weekend, we face Bayern Munich. We're top, we're unbeaten, but will that be the case by the end of today's episode? Let's find out. If you're going to enjoy the video, please do drop a like on it and subscribe as well. I'd greatly appreciate it. We're at the Veltins Arena for today's first game. The same Veltins Arena that welcomed Manchester City and just overwhelmed them. Yes, Manchester City could not cope with the pressure of the Veltins. They could not cope with the pressure of Schalke. And that should definitely give us more confidence moving forward. Unfortunately, we've had to make a couple of changes. Boys, you've seen the schedule. It's pretty crazy. Don't forget, before Man City, we faced Dortmund. So it's Dortmund, City, Frankfurt, Leverkusen, and Bayern. This is quite a crazy schedule, bro. Some of the toughest teams in Europe back to back to back to back. But guess what? We're not complaining, because we are those dons now. Yeah, we welcome the challenge. But let's keep up the momentum and keep up the crazy high levels that we have set for ourselves. Can we get another early goal at the Veltins Arena? It has become a habit. It really has. Whenever we play at home, we just seem to just start off so strong. And I don't know, bro. It's very illogical to say it's the stadium. It is, because, bro, the stadium is just a building, right? But it only happens when we play at home. I don't know if there's like a level of confidence we gain or something. It's like, oh, you got away with one there. Oh, no, we haven't gotten away with anything. We look for an early goal just in the opposite net. Well, at the Veltins Arena, there is another early goal, this time against Schalke, as Anthony Martial capitalizes on 2 errors in a row. Lacroix got away with the first. Ortega went for a clearance or something and did not connect well at all, and we're a goal down, boys. Okay, boys, we have to react, okay? I'm hoping that we're not starting to believe our own hype, you know? Here's the thing, beating such a team as Manchester City can go one of 2 ways. You know, you either build from that and you try to become better and better and better and improve, or you stop believing your own hype, bro, and you get some complacency and then you get packed by Frankfurt. As it stands, the latter is happening, but we'll be looking to change that up real quick with Rodrigo Salazar. Desperate to create something, of course, to those who missed the last episode. No more Leo Ziegler for the rest of the season. He is out, broken toe injury. Thus Castro starting, and probably Castro starting every single game. But here is Castro! On cue, bro. You could have just passed it in. Instead, seems like he's panicked and has wasted a glorious opportunity to level up this game. Here come Frankfurt now into the box, boys, and we are closing in on half-time. And we are still losing. Gonçalo Castro to Jakub Moder, who has been a sensation for us, and another great ball from the Polish midfield, and has played in Kevin Schad, and Kevin Schad is on red-hot form. He cannot miss right now, bro. Oh, it had to be a special goal. A brilliantly placed pass on the break. Shad played in, and Jakub Møller, who has come in and replaced our captain in midfield, showing exactly why. And it took us a while, but we are finally back into this game. It's 1-1, and it seems like it may be that at halftime. It's not a great situation to be in. We would have hoped to be winning. I mean, to be fair, there's still like 2 minutes left and we can still do so. And here is Kevin Shad once again looking to take on his man. Beats his man every single time. This guy is just different, bro. And Shad will put it on a plate for you not to eat. He did everything. He did everything. I guess Hudson-Odoi is taking a few lessons on how to be a winger in this Koppensaviç system, because I can't lie, bro. He's like the only one that hasn't been performing to the heights we know he is capable of performing to. But listen, it's halftime. It's 1-1. Probably should be a win for us. And let's be real, the only goal they scored was through our own mistake. So let's not give them another goal. And let's push on to get a goal ourselves. We started off slow, which is not normal, especially at home. And look at that ball, man, from Møller. And once again, shot is in, and another pass there to Castro. I mean, it is blocked, but I'd argue probably should have done better. Cross, outswinging ball, headed away, will be collected here by Bela Kotchap. He'll spray it out wide to Jakub Møller, who'll try to put another cross in. This time it is blocked, and Frankfurt will look to break potentially. Oh, not if Armel Bela Kotchap has anything to say about it. It is a foul. But he stopped that counterattack before it even began. Still chasing that second goal. Here's Jakub Møller. Finding space, taking on a shot. But straight at Kevin Trapp. We're 10 minutes into the second half. We have another corner here this time. A swinging in cross from Møller, and the header is won. Point blank header, not scored. Another corner, this time headed away. We're pushing and pushing and pushing. I'm liking this. But can we take one of these chances? Lacroix again does brilliantly to win the ball, but in the same breath loses it. All over the top there is offside. We're into the final 30 minutes of the game here, and boys, I think it's time for a change. We just need somebody to bring life to that attack. So Arda Güler is on for Rodrigo Salazar. We also have Jordan Larson. We're going to bring him on and move Pineda centrally. I mean, Pineda isn't really a natural striker, but Castro has been awful today. So we're just trying something really. And here is Pineda. Pineda picking up the ball and turning and finding a teammate. And that is Arda Güler. And Güler is cut inside on his weaker right foot and does not finish on his weaker right foot. Well, he did so well to start off that move. The give and go, but in the end, does not score. And there's a chance now for Frankfurt. Slipped in behind. Brilliant super keeping from Ortega, who has unintentionally already played a ball here to Kevin Shad, and Shad is away from his man once again, and Kevin Shad is through, and Kevin Shad meets the similar fate as Kevin Trapp does exactly what Ortega has done, and now Frankfurt are on the attack. End-to-end stuff, end-to-end, and looks like to another end, and the ball is played centrally there. But Correa reads the danger, and we can breathe for a minute and try to make a change as we still look for the breakthrough. Hudson-Odoi is on for Shad. We need to keep things fresh, and so is Thomas Oweyan. Crossed in there, and Correa. Before I could even explain what you have done, my friend, you've conceded a goal for us. Cross just played in there, causes problems. Correa takes a touch and plays it perfectly to the opposing attacker for him to finish without even taking a touch. And we are a goal down at home to Frankfurt. Heading into the final 14 minutes, we face the prospect of losing our first game this season. We face the prospect of losing our first home game in 2 seasons. And here's Thomas Oweyan looking to prevent that situation from materializing. Starting to feel the pressure now. Especially because you've seen how we've struggled in the second half to break down Frankfurt. That defense of theirs has been so solid. But here is Kraus, and Kraus has found Gula, and Gula will find the net and will pick the ball up with 10 minutes left. This is the Veltons, bro. This is the Veltons. The Veltons magic is a real thing. I've been telling you. Yeah. Kraus does well. Gula finds the net. There's still time left on the clock for us to potentially get a winner. And please, no more defensive mistakes. Kraus. Ooh, Kraus's tackle there, dispossessed. And a counter is on. Maxence Lacroix has to be on alert here. Forces them back, but they look to play it the other way. Still in the midfield, and now made it all the way to our defensive line. Boy, somebody put a tackle in it. It is Maxence Lacroix. There are 2 minutes left, boys, and this may be it. This is a chance here with Callum Hudson-Odoi driving forward. Unai Pineda is making a run, but Callum Hudson-Odoi has the legs to get away from his man and will be into the box, and Hudson-Odoi will cut it back to Lawson, who is in a very undesirable place there, and all of a sudden a chance has opened up here if we do not defend this well, and we do. Oh my gosh, this game has been so end-to-end. Moments from potentially winning the game, we almost lose it as they were through there, and we could still lose it if we aren't careful. Lacroix under pressure, boys, no more mistakes. Oh, the Frenchman is calm that time, but it is going to end up as a tied game. A 2-2. Entertaining. Definitely entertaining. Definitely stressful as well. But I'm not impressed with the mistakes because both of the Frankfurt goals were defensive mistakes from us. And that's not great. And now the gap to Borussia Dortmund has been closed down to 6 points. It was 8 and it is now 6, and we face Bayer Leverkusen next, the current champions of the Bundesliga, and next we face Bayern Munich. Boys, this could change real quick because these are two teams that you can lose to on any day, bro. And if we lose to these two teams in this day, oh wow, we could find ourselves second in the Bundesliga and looking very stupid. Okay, Hudson-Odoi is in today's lineup. That's the only change we have made. And this is the Bayer Leverkusen team. Such a good team. They've really underperformed this season. But their star man is back. Moussa Diaby is back on the right-hand side. He's been injured for the majority of the season and he missed the first game, which we were cruising for like an hour in, by the way, if you guys forgot. We were 3-0 up. And in the final 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so, they made it 3-2 and we barely got out of there with the 3 points. So we've shown many times this season that we can take a lead, but holding it is problematic at times. But listen, Olivier Boscagli is going to have to work harder today, because he's up against Moussa Diaby, and boys, that's a battle nobody really looks forward to. But a battle against Kevin Schad is one no man looks forward to, as he has played in Castro, and Castro's through, and Castro scores within the opening 5 minutes. Another game at home, another quick start, fiery start, yeah, out of the blocks. First attack, a goal scored, and Castro being clinical. One thing about him is he's never going to be as consistent as Ziegler, bro. He isn't. You just saw he had an absolutely terrible game against Frankfurt, but he's still a good striker. We're just hoping that he is good today. We're 17 minutes in. I'm trying to keep the ball here, as Correa switches it all the way across there to Boscagli. Boscagli collects the ball here and plays it in field to Rodrigo Salazar, who's dropped deep to collect the ball. And here is Jakub Moder once again running the game. The guy is unbelievable, bro. He is so good. And the dink ball over the top to Callum Hudson-Odoi, and Hudson-Odoi is into the box, and Hudson-Odoi plays it across, and there is Castro. You had space, my bro. You had space. You just had to pick your corner. But that's some good football, boys. We are moving the ball so well and creating chances. And another move started off by our goalkeeper. And the passing is so crisp, so quick. Nobody's taking too many touches on the ball. Everybody seems to have an idea of what they want to do with the ball. We're keeping it well. but still progressing it. It's not just all sideways. We are playing vertical as well. And here is Moder spreading it out here to Correa. Correa infield to Kraus, and Kraus has driven forward with the ball, has found some space, and Tom Kraus is through and will play it all the way across to Hudson-Odoi, but in the end it will fall to Castro. The man that it really should have gone to in at the first place. And again, boys, the football, the possession play, the movement of the ball is on point today. And our Portuguese striker has himself a brace. Really, that cutback should have been to Castro initially. In the end, I'm not too sure what's going on with the Leverkusen defender and the goalkeeper. They're falling over each other. And Castro is putting the ball in the net. Here's Ortega. Pascali this time and loses it. And here is Diaby. Diaby's up against Bella Kotchap. And Bella Kotchap has just lost him. Oh, there we go. You just lose him for a second. You lose him for a second, bro. A second. And you pay. Another defensive error. Pascali just dispossessed. Not even forced into pressure. He just played a poor pass. Oh, and after a perfect half, boys, a perfect half where they have done nothing. You haven't even seen them touch the ball, really. One mistake at the back and we get punished, and all of a sudden it's 2-1. We gotta cut out the errors, boys. We gotta cut out the errors. Other than that, we're playing so well. Oh, there's Castro pressing well and winning the ball back and working hard and through on goal. Gonçalves Castro has just gone and bagged himself a hat-trick against the current Bundesliga champions. I mean, if there's ever a way to send a statement and say you are definitely good enough, if there's ever a way to respond after having a very poor game, that's one way of doing it. Hat-trick for Castro, 3 goals for Schalke. We're 3-1 up. And now we can start thinking of making some changes. Yeah, not too many, because we've got to keep the standards. But Gula is on, okay? Gula is on, and Pineda is on. Still 2 capable attackers who will not make it easy in the slightest for Leverkusen, who have struggled to move the ball, man. They really have. And there is Jakub Moder once again showing off all of the skills that he has and playing a ball perfectly to Castro, who's onside and will score to make it 4. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the perfect counter-attack. Midfielder wins the ball, skips past 1 or 2 tackles, plays the ball at the perfect time with the perfect direction and weight on it to just keep Castro onside, but to allow him to get away from the defenders, and the striker does the rest. Wow. I feel blown away a bit here, boys. Ulrich is on, Castro is off. He has done his part today. Jakub Moder has definitely done his part today, as we are bringing on Alex Kral. Romeo Lavia is also on in midfield just to see out what has been a dominant display. This game has not even been close, and Arda Güler has picked the ball up here and is trying to make this even more embarrassing for the team that definitely won't be the champions of Germany for too long. And today is a great microcosm of why. Because we are just simply a better team. And it's funny, because for the first 3 seasons or so here at Schalke, we were struggling against Leverkusen. We literally lost every single game up until we didn't. We just beat them once and we've been slapping them up ever since. And fair play to Castro on getting the match ball in that one. But this is the big one, boys. It's always the big one. It doesn't matter where they are. It doesn't matter if they're top, second, third. It does not matter. Whenever you face Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga, it's the big one, bro. They are the Dons, right? And if we want to beat the Dons, we gotta beat the Don, yeah? And the aim in this game is to put in that exact same performance against Bayern Munich. Can we do that at Bayern in their own stadium? Can we overwhelm them and dominate them and just suffocate them like we just did to Leverkusen? I mean, fair enough, that Leverkusen game was at the Veltins Arena, you know, we're at home, We're absolute unbelievable team at home. And let's be real, when Bayern came, we did the same thing, but we were only able to do it for 80 minutes. It has to be for 90 minutes because we were 2-0 up, 80 minutes, 10 minutes to go, and Bayern drew 2-2. I remember this game. And that's a lesson we should learn from, you know? We dropped points there. We cannot drop points today. The intention is clear. We're going out there to absolutely beat on these guys, bro. Listen, there was a point where we feared them. There was a point where you saw Bayern and you trembled, okay? No. This is us now. You better believe, yeah, that this is a power shift, boys. I'm telling you. It's no longer fearing Bayern Munich. It's Schalke nil fear. We've proven it in the Champions League. We are top of the Bundesliga, still unbeaten and running over some pretty damn good teams. The question, however, is can we do it against the ultimate big team in Germany, in Germany's biggest team at their own stadium? It's a big ask, but that is the intention. That is the team that we will be coming up against. So putting the stuff that we are saying into action is going to be more difficult than it sounds. But hey, we're not a bad team either, okay? And this is the team we will be going with. Jakub Moder still in that midfield alongside Tom Kraus and Rodrigo Salazar. The back four is the back four, you know by now. And the front three is Hudson-Odoi, Castro, and the on-form Kevin Schad. Bayern Munich stand in our way? Oh, Bayern Munich shall fall then. Yeah, let's have it.
Schalke gegen Bayern. Jetzt gilt's. Jetzt müssen beide zeigen, was sie drauf haben. Dürfte interessant werden. Memphis am Ball. Coman. Memphis.
You win this. Okay, there we go. Bella Kotchap passes the ball back to Ortega. Ortega very calm with it. Just no mistakes. But we want him to be very calm with it, and he goes directly there. And the header is won by Castro. But the second ball lost by Hudson-Odoi. And here come Bayern, but there is Maxence Lacroix. Under pressure. What pressure? Back to the goalkeeper. And every move we have starts at the back. And look at that ball. Just played out wide there. And here's Jakub Moder. A man that has come in and taking things to the next level, bro. I can't lie. He really has taken things to the next level. Here's Salazar. Salazar's pass is intercepted. Bayern Munich move the ball. And they look to go out wide. Back in field. Oh, slightly difficult to anticipate where they're going to play it. But there is Jakub Moder defending well and carrying the ball forward. Good pass there to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi linking up with Olivier Boshelli and making the run. And there he is, Callum Hudson-Odoi, who's collected the ball again. The run at the far post is Correa. Will try to find the Brazilian right back, but cannot do so. But here is Castro, who has the ball cleared away from him. And now, boys, we're starting to get into our groove. We're starting to get into our groove. And there is Jakub Moder, who stings the palms of Marc-Andre ter Stegen. 12 minutes in. We're the team on top. Ball out wide. Olivier Boscagli down the line to Hudson-Odoi. Back to Boscagli. Back to Moder. Moder. Oh, crisp. Yeah. Pinged it to Schad. Schad 1-2, and Kevin Schad is in. And Kevin Schad has space. And Kevin Schad will play it back to Castro. And Castro will try to find Rodrigo. Could not do so. We're playing the football, boys. We're winning the ball back immediately. And Bayern. Oh, Bayern are looking weird. They are looking weird. Moder again spreads it. Correa to Kraus. Kraus to Moder. Oh, left, they're sliding. They're slipping and sliding. They don't know what's hitting them, boys. We're 7 minutes away from halftime. Here's Olivier Boscagli out wide to Callum Hudson-Odoi. It gets blocked, but we still have possession of the ball. They just cannot seem to get the ball off of us. And here's Jakub Moder in space once again. And once again stings the palms of Marc-Andre ter Stegen. We're getting closer. We're starting to knock on the door. Yeah. Oh, you better open up. Open up. This is your future. Yeah. And the future is blue and white. Yeah. Right-footed in-swinger. Towards the 6-yard box, they headed away, collected by Kevin Schad, and we still have the ball. So we've had the ball for like 5 minutes by now. Moder still on it. Goes back to Bella Kotchap. Bella Kotchap to Boscagli. Boscagli to Jakub Moder. Everything going through the Polish midfielder right now. Still has it. Still has it. Assessing his options. Plays a good ball there. And the ball in the end makes it to Callum Hudson-Odoi, who does not score. Boys, we're playing some of the best football we've played all season. We just need the goal. We just need the goal. Another corner. And a header. And there is the goal. There is the goal. Gonçalo Castro once again delivers in what has been a dominant half of football. And the Allianz Arena is quiet, boys. Can you hear them? They are stunned. Rising highest there, the Portuguese striker heads home and gives us the lead on the brink of half-time. A deserved lead that we'll be taking into the break. And what a performance that has been. Still only 1-0. But we have basically done what we want with them. It's very difficult to explain, because they haven't controlled anything. We go forward when we want to, we go back when we want to, we play verticals when we want to, we shoot when we want to. That's very impressive, boys. Very, very impressive. And here we are in the second half, looking to do it all over again. Bella Kotchap to Moder. Out wide. Correa. Correa. Kraus. Kraus. Ball lost. Counter press is on. Counter press is working. Bayern cannot get out, boys. Ball played in there. Oh, and there is Castro. There's ter Stegen, who is their most involved player at the moment, and we retrieve the ball again, and here is Schad in the box, and there's Castro again, there is ter Stegen, and there he is again. I don't know how long we can keep this up, but hey, let's just keep going. Moder, oh, his first mistake probably of the game. Has given the ball away there, but Castro, no, actually, Correa, I should say, just won it back. And here is Schad, just suddenly bursting through and almost scoring. Game is getting calm, you know, passing the ball, and Kevin Schad all of a sudden just lets off the afterburners, and the acceleration and agility this guy has to just avoid being tackled is unique, bro. Every time he comes up against a defender, he beats him 1v1, and that's such a useful skill to have. Here's Bella Kotchap under pressure, but just drives forward with the ball. Lost it momentarily, but still has it. Here is Jakub Moder, who doesn't seem like he can lose a ball. Plays it in there to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi, edge of the box. Ups the cut back. Jakub Moder collecting the ball and playing it towards the back post there. Nobody made the run. And it seems like this second half is going exactly how the first went, where Bayern Munich can't even cross the halfway line, bro. They are struggling to even enter our half. And when they do... Oh, this may be something. No, it's not something. It's nothing. They have nothing today. Ortega playing the ball perfectly into the midfield. Collected by Kraus. Played off to Jakub Moder. Moder's pass there slightly too ahead. And intercepted. Oh, but there he is again intercepting the ball himself. Correa. To Schad. There's Moder. Bella Kotchap. Lacroix. Bro, what are we doing to Bayern Munich? This is so strange. They can't get out. They can't get they aren't even pressing, bro. It's like they've given up. It's like they're just there saying, oh, oh my god, what a ball. What a ball that is. And Schad opts to go simple this time. Kraus. Correa. Correa to Kraus. Kraus. Salazar. Jakub Moder spreading it. Is Boscagli. Back to Moder. Trying to find that breakthrough ball. And here's Schad again. And Schad has played it in. It's cleared away. Immediately pressing Bayern. to win it back high. But they may have potentially found a way out here. Oh no, not. Oh yes, they actually have! And there's their first shot and a save by Ortega. Okay, oh wow, okay, that got stressful. That got stressful suddenly out of nothing. We almost got a goal back there. Listen, we are dominating this game, but it is still only 1, and Ardegula will be coming on, and so will Unai Pineda. He'll also be coming on. We're going to try to get that second goal, but we're not going to chase it because I can't lie, boys. This is relatively comfortable. Yes, for that slight moment, they got a chance, you know? And as long as it's still 1, they could get a corner, they could get a free kick, they could get a penalty. So it's not done, but in terms of pressure, there isn't any, to be fair. And then we are again winning the ball back. It's Balakochap to Lacroix. He turns and finds Correa. Correa to the freshly introduced Unai Pineda, and Pineda has pace for days, and Pineda can skim dons for days, and Pineda is through, but he won't score. That's the problem with him. He won't score. He just won't score, but here's another chance potentially to score with Correa. Correa playing it back there, and shot is blocked, still collected by Gola, and Gola again saved by ter Stegen, and ter Stegen has had to be the best he has ever been today to save Bayern. We're into the final 3 minutes, and the story is still the same. Listen, we haven't changed anything. Oh my god, what the hell is that first touch? We haven't changed anything tactically. But I don't think we've had a game where, at least possession and control-wise, we've dominated like this. Do let me know if you can think of one, but I really cannot. And it's gonna be a win that feels wrong. It feels wrong, bro. Do you know those 1-0 that feels like a 5-0? Where you just couldn't touch the ball, you barely created anything, you were never in the game, you were only in the game in terms of scoreline. Look at this. Look at this. This is Bayern Munich in their own ground. I'm blown away. Wow, listen, we've been scoring 4s and 5s and 6s and 3s all season, but this, ladies and gentlemen, is the best performance we've put in all season. It's the best performance we've put in all season, and this guy, bro, this guy is just different, bro. Moda is just a different guy. Wow, what a signing he has been, and we are still top of the Bundesliga table, and the gap is still 6 points. And boys, there are now 9 games left in the season. 9 games left. Listen, I know it's been there all season and we have not really mentioned it, but the 0 next to the L column, can it stay a 0? We're in the middle of March now. Can it stay a 0? Can we go the entire Bundesliga season unbeaten? It has never been done. Ever since the Bundesliga has been formed, it has never been done. And I can't lie, looking at the opponents we have left in the league, why wouldn't we do it? I don't know, boys. I don't know. Of course, the first priority is still to win the league. It's still only 6 points. But we faced all of the big boys. We faced Dortmund twice. We faced Bayern twice. We faced Leverkusen twice. Who else? We faced Frankfurt twice. There aren't many big boys left to take points off of us. But of course, there's still many games to play, and there's still a lot to play for, still the league to play for, still the cup to play for, of course in the semi-final against Dortmund in the Pokal, and of course we have that second leg against Manchester City coming up. And boys, if we put in anything like that Bayern Munich performance, if we can play like that for the rest of the season, nobody's gonna touch us, I'm telling you right now. Do drop a like on the video if you have enjoyed it. Please do subscribe as well. I'd greatly appreciate that. I've been Quickie Crusher. I'll see you guys next time.